That might be on Twitter, yeah.
Because it wasn't Miss London, right, at that one point.
I mean, it was just porn stars coming out at one after another, like, oh yeah, me and your man was here.
Yeah, but you know, black men don't cheat.
And black men do not cheat.
We do not cheat. No black man has ever cheated.
And at this table, yeah.
So, JK. Did we do the intro already?
Yeah,
we did.
We did the intro already?
Yeah, we're in the mix now.
Oh, yeah, we're like talking and stuff. Okay, cool. So let's jump right into the topics, guys. Chris, why don't you get started off, brother?
The first topic was... Oh, yeah, so Penny had received a comment request from her friend who shall not be named. I don't know if she wants her name on the podcast or not, but it doesn't matter. The point is, we were going to compare WAP to Go Baby. So, how does she want it to be compared? Just by raunchiness or just in general?
Well, so I saw the text, right? So, everyone, when WAP first came out, right, they were like, oh, this is raunchy. This is raunchy. Everyone was like, oh, hell, Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B are terrible. This is porn, right?
Damn.
And then, exactly, right? And then Throat Baby came out, and it was a guy, and since it's a guy, it's not a girl, everyone was like, oh, this song is hard, right? But in reality, it's also porn. And that's just my point of view, personal.
So I think with both videos, they were both like, what is this? Like, what's going on in either videos? It's just both nasty. It's both raunchy. It's just, what am I listening to? What am I watching? You know, it's just like, I mean, in WAP, you see like water coming out of nipples. And then in Throw Baby, you see like just everything.
The baby snowboarding down a certain mountain of a certain substance.
White substance.
In a mouth. What the fuck? It's like,
bro, I don't understand. I just so
I guess we can just go around.
Yeah, I mean, this is Penny. Here you go.
I already said my viewpoint, so I think both videos was just as nasty as one another, and I just think what that
But why do you think
how
the
was
sales
that
are so high though?
Huh?
Why do you think the sales are so high with those songs though? Like they're really hitting the charts.
Because it's sexual. It's sexual content.
Sex sells.
That 3-letter word sells.
Always will.
Exactly. So at that point, it's just like, all right, well, girls is like, oh, I gotta have a new butt now. I gotta have big boobs now. I have to do this. I have to wear this, and it's just like, that's what's selling. That's what people like to hear. Like, sex.
Yes, unrelated. But I was saying this when you were saying that earlier, off podcast or off camera. Like I would hate to raise a child right now. Like in these circumstances, all these like apps, like it's wild.
It's on TV. It's in the music. It's everywhere.
And then their friends, like, if you stop it, then their friends probably ain't gonna get stopped by their parents, and then it's just tough. Like it's, to Trevor's point, that shit would probably, I won't say it would suck, but it's just a different environment.
It's a different environment. Like something we're not used to. Like so when I was growing up, I didn't have to worry about everybody like being on Instagram, face tuning their pictures to look a certain way.
Right.
So now when I don't look that way, you know, it's a problem, right? We didn't have that when we was growing up. I mean, we like Instagram was blowing up when we was in high school.
Right.
Like Twitter and all that was blowing up when we was in high school. But, I mean, we didn't have to worry about that.
That's crazy, man. Time flies.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, even right now, so things are like really intense. Like just like you said, in terms of like technology and stuff like that.
Programming.
Yeah. And it's all up to whoever's making it. So if they want to show like everyone pretty much like half naked girls, that's the only content they're going to push. And that's what's going to be big because they're in control of it, right? So, I mean, if that's what sells, that's what sells. I mean, if that's the route you want to go, then that's the route you want to go. But, I don't know. So from my point of view, when I first heard WAP, right? When I first saw the video, I heard WAP. I was like, this is, whoa, Jesus.
It's earborn.
My ears. And I was like, man, Meg is he's really going for it, huh? He's really jumping balls to the wall right now. And then I was like, okay, I mean, that's cool. And then me and Penny were in North Carolina. We're driving. And then her sister's like, y'all heard that song, Throat Baby? I was like, who? Throat Baby? Yes, Throat Baby. I was like, no. And then I played the song. I was like, okay, I mean, and then I was like listening to the words. I was like, oh, that's what he's
Throat
talking.
Baby.
He's talking. Oh my goodness. And then I was like, this is vulgar. This is on the radio too.
It was on the radio?
Yeah.
Yes.
Bro, that song on the radio is so many just blanks. It's
I want to
sexual.
Baby.
Damn.
Like, same with what? Now you with some
Wet and gushy.
Right? Like, oh
It's just all just out of line. It's all out of line. It doesn't have to be that sexual of a song at all. When does it have to be that sexual?
How far can we?
Yeah, what's
How
next?
much farther can we go with this?
I don't know.
It's
This
going-
video was.
How much farther can we go? Seriously, how much farther can you go before they just right on people's faces?
Deadass, they might as well have started an OnlyFans for this video and then just like put
Yeah.
the explicit version on there because
that might be
all of that
might be
hydrant,
next.
like
No
I might have
bullshit.
just look if y'all use
We're gonna
that,
need a percentage.
I'm
All
gonna
to
need
my
a
nigga
percentage.
Trev.
Thank you.
Yo, that's a kit right there, bro.
That's how they're gonna do it.
Here's the safe version, but if you want to see the fully uncensored music video, go to my OnlyFans.
Oh my
Damn.
god, that's foul. But okay, but then what? What's the next step for that? What could possibly happen after? Come to our warehouse where you can experience the actual music video. Like, come on, dog.
Damn, that's a play. Takes notes.
No.
It's like no.
We need
No.
to start that first.
Yo.
The-
That's
I've seen it
exclusive
done.
content.
I've seen it done. The DDG and Blueface video.
Blueface is out of pocket too. His lyrics. That's a different
Is it as
conversation.
raunchy as the Throat Baby?
I haven't watched the OnlyFans video. I don't know, but they wasn't in there. They were just in there. They was by a pool, matter of fact, with just a bunch of girls in bikinis. Like that's everybody do that in their videos. So why y'all gotta?
But they put it on OnlyFans?
No, but they was like, watch the X-rated joint on OnlyFans. It was in the link. It was in the description. So I was like,
But they always do snippets on YouTube, so like you get to like hear some of the
Like a
raunchy
trailer.
stuff. Yeah, like, you get to hear it.
no, but in that Throat Baby video, they was just
Nah.
Yeah.
busting everywhere. With fire hydrants.
it made
All
no
types of
sense.
metaphors.
It wasn't even. It was literal.
Yeah,
They
the
put
water
a thing on the
hose.
girl's throat, and it was a baby in her throat, dude. With the sonograms.
Oh yeah, that's what he was
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah.
Oh, I just put that
I was
together.
like,
It blew the
that's
piece.
foul, bruh.
I just put that together.
That's
Damn.
You
Yeah, y'all
wild.
didn't see me. Y'all didn't hear me say that's Tiana Trump blowing the
Yeah.
joint. And I was like,
Wait, what part?
in the video, she was.
Oh, the one getting the throat?
Yeah, that was her.
Brother.
Oh my god.
Okay, well either way.
Yo, that's something.
who's
I gotta watch
more-
that joint again just to take notes, like on what's in it.
Yeah.
Well,
I missed that. I missed both of those parts.
Yeah. Well, I guess next topic is who's more aggressive with their lyrics, female rappers or male?
Nowadays, I say female. This was my take. Like female rappers are fucking nigga backwards and take a nigga's check. Like I don't know, like Ruby Rose, Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, Bust It, Shawty. Like, am I missing somebody? Probably. Who knows?
Mulatto, I guess.
Oh, Mulatto.
Sweetie.
Like
Erica
female rap.
Banks.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's
the
Busted
Busted
chick.
Shorty.
Yeah, Erica Banks. Put some respect on her name. But yeah, like the music, how they rap it and like how they portray it is like more aggressive than most male music, like sonically. So like when you hear it, like females are talking about fucking nigga backwards, take his check, fucked on his friend, and then you got the male rappers. No, I'm dead ass. I swear to God, when I hear that shit, that's all I hear. I swear that's all I hear. Compared to like male artists and like they're more melodic and like harmony and you know like singing it type shit. Like just the delivery. That's what I'm trying to say. The delivery of the music. Females are sounding way more harder than niggas now, and I'm like, I don't know what's up with that. Like I don't know. It's like the roles are getting reversed, and like they're trying to push a certain narrative. I don't know. That's just my take on it, but that's what I definitely hear. So it's something's out there. That's something's out there. I think.
I agree with you. I mean, think about it. Slap it in my face, shove it down my throat versus throw baby.
Yeah, like just right there.
So it's just like females are a little bit more aggressive because they're like, we want that like aggression type person, or like we want that aggressive,
That hard look.
Exactly, but in the end of the day, exactly why? And females had their different reasons. I can't really speak on that, but hey, it is what it is.
All I'm saying is, because y'all girls is wildin', right? It's aggressive. Like, I feel like I can't even go to the bathroom at the club. So, come here. Excuse. Just because I wear a certain clothing doesn't mean I'm a.
Because I smell like Dior.
I'm saying, like, it feels like, I don't know. I feel like they're taking it from you, right? At this point, it feels like you listen to the song and then you feel like you have less money in your pocket. You feel a little demeaned a little bit as like a guy. It's like, oh, now I feel like she used me. It's like, but then I can understand like girls say the same thing. Oh, this is what guys are talking about the whole time. This is all guys talking about. Da 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 da. So now that the girl's talking like that, y'all have a problem. Kinda, yeah. I do have a yeah. Yes, I do have a problem. I'm straight up. I don't like hearing it.
I ain't sugarcoating shit.
It's not. I'm not saying it's good music. It's not. I'm not saying it's bad music.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying your niggas is aggressive.
No, yeah.
You need to calm down.
No,
You don't need to calm down. People like it, so do you. I just don't. It's just me personally.
It
I like
definitely
the club
sells.
bangers though. I mean, it's club bangers are club bangers. You can't stop club bangers. Twerking songs, they're gonna make money because people like twerking. Clubs make a lot of money. DJs make a lot of money off that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So then boom, you're gonna make music like that. Strippers. That's their in the strip club. You hear stripper music, right? But it's on the radio. Like you can't even hear the song because it's on the radio, and then you watch the music video. And it might as well have it in OnlyFans. Like,
yeah.
And kids are singing them. Like, kids are like
it's on
saying,
TikTok.
Hell yeah.
there's some in this house. They're saying that. And they're singing it on TikTok.
There's some, what was the word?
Boys.
There's some garden tools in this house.
Boys.
What you think, brother?
Yeah.
Yeah. The males are definitely coming more melodic nowadays. What is it? The last year.
Singing ass niggas.
Yeah, it's a bunch of singing ass niggas just pop out the woodworks now. I think it was. I think I saw a Thug interview that said like that he may have caused all of this. Like when Thug started singing 5 years ago, him and Rich Homie Quan. Next thing you know, you got fucking Uzi Vert. Lil Uzi Vert came up right after that. Who else came up right after that? This
A Boogie, Polo G.
Drake's a singing ass nigga.
But Drake, I think
Drake's
Drake
an
started
artist,
it,
nigga.
though.
But we clowned on him for singing.
Yeah.
No, we clowned on Drake for being in Degrassi.
But he's great. He's great. We're not even going to talk about
Wheelchair ass
Drake.
nigga.
Drake is great, so we can just talk about some
Nah, I fuck with
singing
Drake.
guy.
I mean, he's the top nigga, so he got to take shots. You know what I'm saying?
But he was able to take those hits, roll off them, because everyone compared. When you think of light skinned people, you thought of Drake.
Yeah.
Right?
Still do.
When you think people on weird shows who are light skinned and can sing, you thought about Drake. Right? So then,
Chris Brown, too. He likes
Oh, yeah.
Chris Brown won light skinned
But
dancing,
people,
singing.
but people were more impressed that he can rap out of nowhere because he was always a singer.
Oh,
Drake,
yeah.
he was supposed to be a rapper, and then he's like, oh,
I'm gonna do both.
Drake. So, like, we're both, but you can dance better. Like, dancer extra in there.
Ooh.
So,
Yeah, no, that's real. I think we're going like a final point on the male versus female thing. Damn, what was I about to go with this? It was.
Like, why do you think it's heading this way though?
Oh yeah, because it fucking sells. Like me and my girl were talking about this the other day. Like a lot of the music, we talked about it on another podcast earlier. On this podcast, we said, do the artists really do what they're rapping about?
Yeah.
Like what they're saying? And I mean, shit. Just for example, Cardi B, she has a whole husband. She's rapping about wet ass pussy. Who else be talking like
I don't cook, I don't clean. I know she's sleeping.
Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it sells, but then it comes down to like, okay, these artists are saying this one thing in their music, but they lead a different life. Like, who is the music selling to? It's selling to like the population of people who don't like, you know what I'm saying?
Females be doing it though. Females really be doing that type of stuff, and either where
They be doing what? Cooking and cleaning?
Fucking niggas backwards.
Oh,
I mean, because think about when women make these. When female rappers make these songs, who's primarily listening to them?
Women.
Exactly. Girls. And they be rapping their little hearts out because they be like, oh yeah, this is true, like, oh, I did such and such because, oh, he cheated on me, and I gotta shake my butt now, and da. Oh, exactly. But women are doing it. Men may not be, but women are.
No,
just
but
like,
are the women who are rapping the songs, are they doing it?
Yes.
Some. I think they probably started off that way, like, because a lot of them they were strippers at one point, right? And then next thing you know, they're doing music while they're being strippers because the money they get from strippers is financing their music career,
Right.
right? So then they're in the music and they don't mind being damn near naked because they were strippers. Like now you're getting hella money for not actually taking your top off this time.
Just partially.
Like, just partially. So then, I mean, it's a win-win for them. But then they probably stopped doing that exactly because now it's all in front of a green screen, not actually doing it every night like she used to. So now she does it once a month on green screen, and now she's like, everyone's like, okay, so that's what I have to do to make money. So then I want to be a stripper now. And then all these stripper rappers start coming up. Yeah. And then boom.
That's funny. Someone who called it, I think it was Jermaine Dupri called it stripper rap. Like it was an interview. I think it was last year, like early last year. But he was getting asked about Meg Thee Stallion and I think it was City Girls and shit like that. Oh no, it was City Girls specifically. What's that song that Lil Yachty did for them? He wrote that joint. It was their big hit.
I don't know. Damn.
Come on, Penny. What's that joint? City Girls. It's the most famous song they have.
Twerk was one of them.
Nah,
it was one of the main ones.
It was before. It was like
before
the City Girl song, whatever.
Oh, Act Up.
Yeah. Lil Yachty he wrote that song for them. But where was I going with this? Damn, it was too good of a train of thought. I was about to just get in mode real quick. Fuck. But City Girls. Fuck, I lost it.
Stripper rappers.
Oh yeah, thank you. See, Penny, that's why we need you on a podcast some days. Stripper rap. To Addison's point, you were calling it stripper rap. That's what Jermaine Dupri has said. He was like, yeah, you know, this new age of stripper rappers. That's how he categorized it, and he got some backlash for it. But I mean, if you break it down to like the bare bones of it, I mean, like you just said, stripper became a rapper, and other strippers are like, oh, I have the stripper career. Let me finance. Yeah, exactly. Let me finance me rapping, and then now, I mean, for real, a lot of these females who be rapping are strippers before they were rapping. So like, I mean,
music is selling to strippers.
Right. Exactly. So it's a fucking cycle. I mean, make
rich as fuck off that cycle.
Yeah. It's at what cost are you gonna get your money from?
But it's still teaching the kids wrong, kids and adults. You know, like it's still that social media context of I need to have a big booty, or
it's all about image.
Need to have boobs
Optics.
now. Like I have to have this, I have to have that. Like I have to have the latest person, or I gotta like treat this nigga like shit. Like
and then vice versa. Like
nigga, my income and I spend it on an outfit. No, you're not supposed to.
It's vice versa. Cause niggas like even Future's verse in Life Is Good. He said, "I ride for my niggas, I lie to my bitch." Like you don't want to perpetuate that to like black, like
young black men.
Yeah, cause then
we don't cheat.
Say it again, Trevor.
Because we don't cheat.
To my knowledge.
You know what I'm
Black
saying?
men don't cheat.
Hold our women down. You feel me? But yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's an attack on the black family and like, but that's a whole nother episode. That's a whole nother episode. We don't want to go too deep. But that's how I personally feel. Like, and even myself being an artist, like, I mean, you know, my younger music, you know, I was on some like, you know, fuck bitches and shit. And like, it appeals to a certain crowd because it sells. Hey, Penthouse Cranks.
Yes, Penthouse is really good. I love it.
Thank you. I was thinking about on Shirley's drink when I wrote that shit. Yeah, because of Penthouse, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we know people in penthouses. What y'all got? It's like, no. But yeah, like, that's a whole nother drink. Like, I feel like it's really a war on, like, the black families. And they try and create this image of you don't need to, you know, build a family because like we don't have any power outside of a black family. Like you need a family nucleus, and you need a mom, you need a dad, you need kids, and like everything that's coming towards us now via social media is fuck that shit. Be on your solo shit. Fuck these niggas backwards. Take these checks. Fucking fuck these hoes, and no, don't try and lock down on women like just having a mom. A complete disadvantage, not even just emotionally, financially. Like they're pushing families to be separate and be these solo independent things when it's like if y'all have two people making money in one household, y'all gonna do way better than being separate. Yeah. 2 rent bills, 2 water bills, 2 food bills. When y'all niggas could be together raising the kid, and then like that's a whole nother turn, right?
But then when it gets to that point, it's just like that's when social workers step in because it's like, just like what happened? You know, young girls are listening to these what's it called?
Rappers?
Vulgar lyrics. Vulgar. I'm sorry, not vulgar. Vulgar music, and they take it with them. You know, like especially when they go through a lot of trauma. It's just like, wow, like I need to listen to this because I went through this type of situation, and now I need to take this with me through life, and I don't need to do anything else. Mm-hmm. And it makes it worse on that society, especially young black females. Like
But then it goes to the next generation.
And it keeps
What
going.
are their
And
kids
it
gonna
keeps
be
going.
on? Because
Exactly.
she was like, it keeps
Exactly.
it's a cycle.
Vicious
Keep
cycle.
going. You gotta break that shit.
Look, so what do y'all think needs to change though? What kind of music do you think people should be making then if they shouldn't
that's
be?
a good
Because you
point.
can only go so far with sex until it's just on X videos or the hub or any of that kind of stuff. What do you think they should be rapping and singing and doing stuff about?
Education. Okay? Justice.
I don't know if that's gonna sell though.
It may not sell, but I mean,
it'll sell actually. It'll sell to the very like there's that very small percentage of people, like stuff that's gonna.
think about Common's music.
But that's like Common came up during like probably like after KRS-One and like not Wu-Tang Clan, but like that older type of music.
When it was actually poetry though.
Yeah,
Like,
it was an art. Like
they were rapping about their actual situations, and they weren't just making up imaginary ones to make money until they started doing thug drug rap.
yeah, until cocaine and shit came into the community.
And once they're doing thug drug rap, they start cap rap, and then it's all cap rap. Like, that's what happened. Like, so I mean, I don't really know what they could talk about now, except you can still talk about your real life experiences. But the thing about your real life experience is like, what is your actual life like? What kind of person are you on the outside? So like, if you're hypothetically like us, right? If we rapped about our daily lives, go to work, stressing, my boss asking questions, and it's just like, oh, okay. I mean,
I'm about to
like,
grab a wet like that.
Yeah, right? But that goes back to like that's like Will Smith rap back when he was like the Fresh Prince and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
He did make
But you got to make it entertaining and funny. Like Lil Dicky, he's not rapping about like trash. It's cap rap, but it's funny, it's entertaining, and it's not sex. You know, so it's still possible. It doesn't have to be about Jesus.
A lot of people,
but it still it doesn't have to be porn.
Yeah, a lot of people are just like scared to step outside that box because sex sells, and if it sells, why should I be the one to hop out this box right and try to find my own lane when I can just piggyback on everybody else and make.
But do y'all think that is helping the African American community? When you see a lot of African Americans rapping and, selling sex and things like that, predominantly, there are other artists that do it outside of African American women's, but
culture vultures.
Yeah, how does that impact the community though?
I think it's not in a good way. I mean, that's not to say that artists don't give back to their communities or things like that.
Some do.
I mean, for example, I don't know if y'all hip to Roddy Rebel, which is a guy out of jail. He's in New York. He fucked with Bobby Shmurda.
Is that the guy who helped that lady who got her brother killed and she killed that guy and that's a different guy?
Yeah, the New York dude, but long story short.
They're both in jail.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. They had the song, the joint when he was like, what's that white dude who do all the action movies, Mission Impossible? Tom Cruise.
Oh, Tom Cruise.
Yeah, he's like, I think that I'm Tom Cruise.
Mm-hmm.
But bitch, I'm Bobby with the two. That's Bobby Shmurda.
Oh, really?
Okay, Penny's like, who the fuck is this? I'm Penny.
What did he say?
North Carolina. We don't listen to that. But yeah, long story short, them giving back to their community. He just got out of jail. He got a little money in his pockets, and then he went back to his community and gave money to like his community. Like, I mean, like they give back.
Everybody get a car.
Like I don't know if he was giving out hard cash or if he was like investing in the community, but some artists do definitely give back to the community, making the money of drugs, sex, and violence and shit. So they do give back, but I still think that the music itself does give a different message and program like negativity.
Yeah, I mean, but that's like a weapons dealer giving their profits to the education system.
Yeah, no bullshit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, okay, y'all are starting wars so that you can make money off of selling missiles and stuff, but at least you're putting some of that money to the kids.
I just
thank you.
I prefer to listen to it though. Like, I prefer to stop hearing about it because, like, I want our kids to look up to something different. Yeah. Because that's how they heal from certain situations. There's like a light at the end of the tunnel. There's no light at the end of the tunnel if they see certain things on TV or the music that they listen to. It's everywhere. And then they hear their friends talk about it. Then they see their parents doing it. It's just like
our generation of parents.
It's a vicious cycle,
They still twerking on TikTok.
Yes, and then they want to be mad at the kids like, oh, why are you twerking? Well, mommy, I saw you doing it.
Right.
What can you do then?
Yeah.
Well, some of these rappers now are like they're making their money off of drugs, but when they're putting more of their effort into cleaning up their actual act on So whatever they're posting on Instagram, they're not showing no drugs or they're not showing no guns or anything on their Instagram. So they're trying to level it, I guess, with having like a pure just this is who I am as a person, not who I am is on music.
Showing their kids and shit. Like,
and I'm
my child. I'm supportive. Parent teacher conference on the song. Take his nigga check, fuck him backwards.
I mean, not to discount like you know, like they might be rapping about shit that that they lived through. I mean, you can't take that away from somebody, but it's just being aware of what you're putting out to the youth and like just out there in general. I think that's what made me more conscious of even like my own actions was like super side tangent, but like building my YouTube channell and then like having the crowd that was attracted to my joint. I mean, you know, Call of Duty, video games. It's a younger crowd. So like just off of that, I was like, damn, like these niggas really like watching what I say and like how I move and shit. So I can only imagine being like fucking Bobby Shmurda or 6ix9ine, like just anybody like this big artist who have like a spotlight on them and what they're saying and then what that next generation is grabbing onto. Like it's crazy. Like it's a whole fucking cycle. It's really deep as shit.
But let me clear this though. It's not only African American women that are doing it. It's everyone that talks about sex and things like that. But it's African American women that are more aggressive, and it's being shown because of the way they shake their butts in the video. It's the way they are half naked in the videos. Like that's what's being seen. Is just like
push
the
to the forefront.
Exactly what's being shown and what they're wearing and how big their boobs are, like the oil that's on their skin. That's what's
essential oils.
You got it.
You know what kind of essential oils I like? I like lavender.
That's a good oil. Okay. That's a real good oil.
That's my joint right there, high key. But hey, no, I mean, that's why I like country. You know what I'm saying? Because country is telling a story. See, when I'm sitting back and I'm wearing my camo and I'm drinking my beer and I'm listening to country music with, you know, I think about the times that I wasn't looking at ass or seeing girls talk about sex.
But that's still my same point, is that just because more African American women are being more aggressive, country singers are doing it too. They're just referencing it differently. They're saying more so like the terms of making love or being passionate. It's still sex related. And then when you see it in their videos too, it's like they all close and touching.
Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with it. This is PG. It's like, oh, let me take you to the room.
That's not PG.
The baby was on a snowboard in a girl's mouth on her tongue. The tongue was white.
That's the title of the music video.
What is that,
baby?
Yeah. Like this, what you can't even defend that. You can't. All right, okay. Okay. Yeah,
it must be cold in her mouth. You know what I'm saying?
She has plaque. Like, no, come on, bro. We all know what that is. The song's called "Throat Baby." Come on, bro. I'm not crazy, but no, in reality, I mean, it's our hip hop right now is, in my personal opinion, the most raunchy thing right now. Yeah. But before that, our music was still Marvin Gaye. They were still talking about sex. They were talking about getting it on in between the sheets, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. But it was smooth. They weren't actually saying the words "throat baby." Like they actually said. I don't even want to say it on the podcast. Like,
but do you think that if like Marvin Gaye and them had the technology that we have now, that like they would have what's the word? Not persuade. No, not pressured. They would have demonstrated, like how you said back then it was sexual in the sheets and shit, but they didn't have the technology to do like music videos and shit, and there wasn't like this market for it per se. It wasn't on the forefront as hip hop is now. So if they were in this position now, you think that they would have gone the same route damn near? Like, is it a...
I would hope not. I would hope not.
I mean, Avant came up with Making Good Love.
Yeah, but making love, that's what husband and wife do. They make love. They don't...
Like it was grown people's music.
Yeah, they got bills.
But then they were still talking about how they're not married, but they're still doing it. So what is that portraying to...
You said Avant?
Avant.
The guy who made beep, 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 beep. Well,
no, that's Bobby Valentino. No.
Bobby Valentino also.
Make good love all night. Yeah, that's Avon or Avon, whatever.
Yeah.
But either way it goes, and then next thing you know, you hear Yin Yang Twins whisper.
Yeah.
Like,
To the window.
and then David Banner play.
To the wow. To the square.
Like, come on.
That's funny.
But and then it goes in the back. It goes so far, and it's just like.
I think the Addison question that he asked earlier, like what could change, I honestly don't know. I don't think it could, because I'm thinking back to those songs, like that was appealing to like the younger crowd. They weren't appealing to the 80-year-old grandmas and like living homes. Like I think it just
because they're our age now.
Exactly.
Like, now.
Right.
They're
So
older, everyone's looking down.
I think it's coming down to the money machine. Like that just fucking sells. Like it's capitalism at the end of the day. I mean, I think I'm just trying to wrap my head around it. I mean, we can go deep all day, but I think it's just capitalism. Like
I don't know, Chance
that's how you
fixed
make
it
your
up
bag.
and he took a deep dive.
I love how they're like, no!
You cannot portray this. I didn't like that album though, but because again I said
Kendrick Lamar, his music wasn't that bad.
That bad shit was amazing.
How dare you? You're off the mic, yes. And 22.
I like
Yo, sorry for this.
I'm talking about like that bad sexually.
Right.
Oh, you're talking about Circle.
Okay.
Yeah, no, he's a great artist.
Okay, all right.
We're good here.
She has one more part.
I had a little bit of
strike two.
Hey, yeah. Yeah, it's just a funny topic, and not every artist does it. I mean, you know, they're here and there, but
it's pop.
Yeah, that's
like because techno is not always about sex. It's about robots and like that's also music, right? We're not talking about butt cheeks and vaginas, butt cheeks and like you know what I'm saying? It's actual other words like love and stuff.
Maybe just the word love chopped up a million times in the same song.
We can talk about that on another
I mean,
pod.
Ed Sheeran, I'm in love with the shape of you.
That's techno?
No, that's pop, but.
I was gonna say the next pod we have to take of is hip hop turning pop or is rap?
It is. Hip hop is just pop. And pop is just white music now. That's what they call it. Like, oh, white pop.
White pop.
White pop.
I don't know. That's
like that
definitely something.
Yeah.
Cause,
ridiculous. So.
Alright, we're going on 42 minutes.
We're going on. We're dragging it. All right. So follow us on Instagram at Kandle_music. Check us out on spotfund.com/candlemusic. Donate. We're trying to get to $25,000. Use it on the app. Also, candlemusic.com, candlelab.com. Check out our app that's going to be coming to an app store near you and for Android, and Google Store. So then, boom. Thanks for watching and peace.
Hey, peace.
Somebody go up to the camera.